Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Dawn with DIYs, Home Hacks, and Easy Cooking. Today I have a little bit of a different video and I will be doing a clothing clean out, and throughout the video I will be giving you tips on how to go about cleaning out your clothes, how to choose pieces that coordinate with multiple pieces so you can get more outfits out of less clothing pieces. And I will also be sharing with you how to buy some quality pieces that are going to last you a long time for a fraction of the retail price. Also, stick around because I'm going to be sharing an app with you that is a game changer when it comes to coordinating and getting your clothes and your outfits put together. And I'm not sponsored by them, but it's a wardrobe app and it's really great. And so what you do is you take pictures of your clothes, shoes, accessories, belts, purses, everything. You take pictures of all of it and it gets logged in this app. Well, then you can go in and you can start putting outfits together within the app. And once you've done that, if you're having trouble deciding what you're going to wear one day, you can just go to your app, open it up, look at all the outfits that are put together. You can add your accessories, you can add everything. So then you don't even have to think about putting an outfit together. You just go to your app, scroll through your pictures of your outfits that are already complete, and you will know exactly what to pull out, to put on, and wear for that day. So I'm going to start first thing by I pulled all my clothes out of the closet and I've got them laid on my bed. Now this right here, for me, especially for me, I don't have a walk-in closet. I actually have a very small closet and it's in my bathroom. So that's a story for another day. Anyways, um, so this just makes it easier for me to see everything that I have and to be able to go through it and have enough room to get everything laid out. So the first thing I want to show you are these pants. Just because, sometimes when you buy clothing on Amazon, you don't really know what you're going to get. But these had good reviews, and they're basically, I guess, kind of like a chino pant. But they're very heavy fabric, and they seem to be made very well. The seams are sewn really, really well. Even the pockets, everything. So everything seems to be made really, really well. So I bought these and I think I got them for $20. Actually, that might have been the full price. I may have only paid $15 for these. But I am very short. I am somewhere around 5 foot and I weigh around 149 pounds. So I'm short and I'm a little bit chubby. I am on a weight loss journey, so I'm going to explain to you how my clothes are going to continue to grow with me during this weight loss journey. So anyways, so these are an Amazon essential, and because I'm short and squatty, when I put them on, the legs were a little bit, I don't know, they were just the way they were made. They were too wide in certain places, and it just sort of made me look shorter and stubbier. So what I did is I threw these on the sewing machine, and I just tapered them. And so now whenever I throw these on, I roll the bottoms a couple of times, throw them on with my loafers and a top, and they are super, super cute. And I was really, really surprised at how well these pants are made. These should last me. I would say as long as I take care of them the way I'm supposed to, they should last me years. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through my clothes, and I am going to be choosing pieces that I know are going to coordinate well with other pieces that I have. Now, you can probably just tell by looking at what I have here, I have a lot of neutrals, and that's because I'm kind of a neutral type person. I like the neutral colors. I like classic pieces as well because they never go out of style. I'm not real big on like being, trendy and stuff, but I do like to look modern. And I feel like in my 50s, if I wear something that literally came out of the 80s, then I'm going to look like I'm older than my mid 50s, if that makes any sense. So I do like to stay a little bit modern, a little bit current, and a little bit dressy whenever I'm leaving the house. Now, as you can see, this is what I'm usually in most of the time because I do a lot of my work from home. I'm a photographer, so even out in the field, a lot of times I'm just wearing a t-shirt and some blue jeans. Um, but I do like to dress up on occasion, when I go to church and, stuff like that. So I do like to have some, cuter clothes on hand. But so one of the things that I do want to let you know is don't be afraid if somebody wants to give you hand-me-downs, go through them. Go through the hand-me-downs. And if you are somebody that knows how to sew, or you know how to sew a little bit, you've got a machine, you can even take clothes that are too big for you that somebody gives you, or you find at a garage sale or something, and you can alter them yourself so they fit you the way that they need to fit you, and you can wear them. And I do this all the time. I mean, I have to hem pants all the time. Sometimes I have to take in the sides of my shirts, hem my skirts, things like that, or even just take in the whole pants. I will sometimes, from the waist all the way down, I'll just take them in, or through the rear end or whatever I need to do, and so I get a perfect fit. So that is one of the tips right there. If you have a sewing machine, or if you know somebody that sews that can do it for you, um, I don't ever suggest going to a tailor just because they're super expensive. One place you can check is with your dry cleaners. They do alterations. I don't know to what extent because I've not used them for that. And I honestly don't know how much they are, so you would have to check in your area for pricing. But these pants right here, I actually got from, I believe my daughter gave me these, and they're made real similar to these. They're maybe not quite as thick, but they're still a pretty heavy fabric for a chino, and they're made really well. The stitching is really good on these. I was super surprised to see that these are Faded Glory. So I was not expecting Faded Glory to have a high quality of fabric and stitching as these do. And these right here, they were okay full length if I was wearing the right shoes. But since I already have a couple other pairs of black pants, I just took these and cut these off at the bottom. So they're somewhere between an ankle and a capri. They're somewhere in the middle. And or I can just roll them up and wear them as a capri if I want. I know some people don't like the capris, but I live in South Texas, so I'm all for short pants. So another thing that I wanted to tell you was how to shop for quality clothing at a fraction of the cost of retail. And the way that I do that is I go to garage sales. If you haven't seen, I just uploaded I believe it was last week, a garage sale haul video that I did, and there are some clothing pieces in that. And you can find some really great deals at the garage sales. Another place that I like to shop is Poshmark. And if you've not been on Poshmark, go on there and look around. You do have to pay shipping, but you know what? Let me just grab something as an example to show you what I got on there. So I got these Adidas tennis shoes, and you'll have to excuse them. They're a little dirty right now. I need to get them cleaned up again. But I got these, and when I got them, they were a little dirty. I had to clean them up, and they cleaned up to where they looked literally brand new. I mean, they were solid white. The laces bleached out nicely. They were just, they looked amazing. You could not tell that they were used. I got these, and then they are authentic. I've already checked. I got these for $13. These were selling for $125 on the Adidas website. So I got them $13. These shoes are going to last me 20 years. So, because fortunately, feet don't usually tend to continue to grow as we get older. So, yes, these are some quality shoes. So that's just one example of how to find quality pieces. Now, another example that I have, and well, this happens to be shoes also, but I do buy clothes on there, and I will show you some of those later. I have a couple pieces in my dresser when I get to that. But y'all, I was just so over the top over these because I'm a loafer girl. I don't know about y'all. I love loafers. I got these loafers right here. Now, I've worn them, but when I bought them, they were brand new and I got them on eBay. I got them for $25. These are naturalizers, and the retail price on these, I believe, was $89.99 when I looked these up. The reason that these were only $25 is because these were a display item, and I got them from a discount shoe store on eBay. So look on eBay, you can find some amazing stuff on there. These are going to last me probably the rest of my lifetime. So not only did I get that pair in that color, but I also got this pair. Excuse my shoe inserts. I do have to have extra padding in my shoes because of some feet issues. But these are so cool. So I have got my neutral pair and I've got my dark colored pair. And honestly, I wear these all the time. I wear these shoes more than any other shoe, excluding my flip-flops. I just love these shoes. They are so great. And these, again, $25. They were also a display pair. So that is just one example. So I'm going to go ahead and dig in, and I'm going to start cleaning out these clothes. And as I go along, I will kind of give you some tips on what I'm doing and how I'm pairing things together. So these are by Black Slack, so I'm definitely going to keep those. Okay, so now here I have two pairs of chinos, and they're in very similar colors. So what I need to do is I need to make the decision on which pair I like the best, which ones I'm going to keep, and which ones I'm going to get rid of, because honestly, they're so close in color, I just don't think I need both of them. And the goal today is to get rid of some things so my closet is easier to manage and my outfits are easier to manage. So I'm thinking this one's more of a khaki, so I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. And this one is more of just a beige. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. So I'm going to put these in the donate pile. And that's another thing. If you have clothes that have stains and holes and stuff like that, please don't donate them. Please just throw them in the trash. Because if you donate them, they're going to get thrown in the trash, and it just makes more work for the donation places or the churches or wherever you donate them to. And, you know, people that need clothing, they would prefer to have clothes that aren't stained and, you know, have holes and stuff in them too. So just make sure that they're decent. They don't have to be like new, but just make sure that they're decent. Now this right here, I know this looks a little bit weird. But I took this t-shirt, and I do this periodically, so if I have multiples of a color of t-shirt, I will cut the sleeves off of one, especially in my v-necks, and this way I can just throw them on with a blazer or my sweater or jacket, and I don't have to worry about all that, you know, clumping up and scrunching up in the armpit area and through the shoulders and stuff under my clothes. So this is a great tip. If you buy your t-shirts, especially if you can find like a 2-for-1 or buy one get one half off and buy two of the same color, and cut the sleeves off so you don't have to worry about that issue. And then these are some basics that I suggest everybody has in their closet, and these are tank tops. So I have tank tops. Of course, they're all neutrals, but I'm not opposed to maybe gravitating towards a yellow tank top or, you know, a red tank top or something like that. I'm just not like, I don't do like the bright pinks and stuff like that. I'm more of a warm autumn and, you know, like a warm winter color. Which brings me to another tip. If you don't know what your best color palette is on you, you can actually, you can go, I don't know if they do it at salons. I'm not exactly sure. I should have looked that up before I made this video, but You can even maybe go online and get an idea and take your own pictures and stuff and put them next to a swatch. But if you know your color palette by going to a salon or wherever and they hold up different fabrics, colors of fabric in front of you, if the color palette is not right for you, you will look washed out. You'll look sometimes hollow. It'll make the circles under your eyes look darker. But if it is within your color palette, it's going to make your skin look brighter. It's going to have more color in it. You're going to just look more alive instead of washed out. And if you do that, that really changes things too, because it just helps you to make you feel better, in your clothes, which I know is important, especially if you're middle-aged like I am and you've gained weight and your body has changed and you've got wrinkles now and you just, you don't feel youthful, your energy is lower. All those things contribute to us kind of just not feeling, like we did when we were younger. And sometimes just throwing on a great outfit in the right colors that we feel good in can make all the difference. So just get tank tops. I do like the little striped tank top, especially in the summer months, because it kind of gives me that, I don't know, that beachy feel. It gives me the beachy feel. Kind of like out being on a boat or something. I'll pair this with maybe my red purse and my little light blue jean jacket. Sometimes I do a dark blue jean jacket with it year round pretty much. I do like my denim jackets. And then these right here, I got these on Amazon. They're really nice and really soft. And I got these on Amazon. You get a set of 2. Now you can choose either the same colors in your set or you can choose 2 different ones in your set. And so these are really nice. Now, because I am short, I did go in and I shortened all of this because I'm a modest dresser. I actually believe in dressing modestly. I don't like everything hanging out. I don't think that is the way that women should dress. I'm sure some of you won't agree with me, but I just don't believe it should all be hanging out. I think you can look very, very good and very beautiful, covered in your clothing. So I did shorten the straps on this on every single one of these. So they actually fit me perfectly and I have the perfect scoop right exactly where I want it. So again, if you have a sewing machine or you know someone that sews and you need that done, then that's the easiest way to do it. Let's see. There's some more tank tops, blacks and whites, and then another shirt because I had multiple red shirts. So I went ahead and cut the sleeves off of this one. This one I should probably replace because even though some of my pieces from Amazon are really good quality and are holding up really well, these particular t-shirts are not around the neck. They get so stretched out and pretty quickly on these. And I think these were an Amazon Essential, just women's short sleeve shirt. So just be careful. Look at the reviews and stuff because this one's not that great. As a matter of fact, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this one. Now this one I will donate just because it's not stained and it doesn't have holes, and that little bit of rippling right here around the neck is not really going to affect anything. And then here is another tip. If you have pieces in your closet that you have every intention of wearing and you haven't worn them in a year, 2 years, or ever, I love this skirt right here. It's so cute. I have a little blazer that matches it perfectly. I've got the cutest little suede boots, but I've never worn it. Like, I have literally never worn it, and I've had it for a couple of years. So this is where I have to decide. Am I going to make myself wear this, or am I going to put it on like in the past and say, I don't really like that on me as much as my other clothes? So I think with just saying that out loud, I don't really feel that great wearing this skirt, so I'm going to go ahead and donate it. So it's out of there. Oh, here's one of my jackets. So this jacket right here, I love this jacket. If you're short, you can wear a crop jacket and it looks amazing on you. Okay, so this jacket, I love this jacket. I always get compliments when I wear this jacket. And I got this jacket for $3 at a garage sale. And it's a nice denim jacket. It's not any kind of like high dollar brand or anything, but it's made well. And I've been wearing it for like 3 years now. So, and jean jackets do not go out of style. Just like your neutral tank tops, they don't go out of style. Your chinos never go out of style. So these are some classic pieces that you will never have to worry about being out of style. And you can just change up like accessories and things like that to make them a little bit more modern. Another thing that does not go out of style, in my opinion at least, are flannel shirts. So I love throwing on a tank top and a flannel shirt in the wintertime with my jeans and a cute pair of boots or my loafers or even sometimes my flip-flops or my sandals, because it depends on our weather. But so I do like to have just a few flannel tops in. Okay, another key piece I think every woman should have is a white button-down shirt. Because when you have a white button-down shirt, you can either wear it buttoned, just individually by itself, with a pair of jeans or a pair of slacks, and it looks so nice. Or you can throw on a blazer with it and make it even more, like a more formal look. It can be dressed up for the office. It can be dressed down for casual wear. You can wear a tank top under it and not button it at all and wear it open. Matter of fact, just grab this tank top right here. And see, that just looks so good and so comfortable. Throw on a pair of blue jeans and a pair of loafers. Super cute. And then I like to have multiple button downs. Like, I love button downs, but I don't know why. This year, I've had the hardest time finding button downs like this one. This is my favorite one. It's got some structure to it. So it's not just like a box on me, because when you're short and chubby, you don't want to wear clothes that look like a box, or you just look shorter and chubbier and like a box. So, but this one did not come in any other colors. I got this on Amazon, and it's M Callure with a K. And I think this one was $19 or $18 when I got this one. And it's actually quality now. It's not cotton. So I will tell you, if you're looking for a cotton shirt, this is not it. I would love to find me a cotton shirt just because it's breathable and it's much cooler. But this one is polyester, but it's nice and it doesn't wrinkle. Like, I can wash it and it comes out. It's wrinkle free and super nice. And it's a pretty decent weight, but not too heavy. It's a fairly decent lightweight shirt, but it's made well. Now this one right here, I actually got this off of Shein, and it's a little bit shorter and boxier than this white one, but it has just enough stretch and structure to it that I can wear it, and I think it still looks cute on me, and I don't feel like a box, or I don't feel like I look like a box in it. And, I think I got this for maybe $6 on Shein. And this one I got on Shein as well. And this one is super cute, but I will tell you, I should have bought another size up, because even though this is polyester, it's eyelet though, so it's definitely breathable. It's cool in the summertime. I do like that about it. But it shrunk an entire size. I was not expecting that with a polyester shirt, but it did. So if they carry this, I may go back on there and buy another one. Because when I shop on Shein, I go through the reviews and everything, and I look to make sure that the pieces are, quality, that they're not falling apart and sort of thing. Now this one is probably more of one of those shirts that's going to last me, you know, maybe 3 or 4 years, and I'll pass it on, or, you know, the seams might start to come out in it. I'm not sure, but I do have some other quality pieces from Shein that are holding up super well. So, but I'm going to go ahead and keep this one just because I can still wear it. I just can't button it any longer. So maybe once I lose my next 10 pounds, I'll be able to do that. Now this shirt right here, this is one that is an extra large, and it was like a really large extra large. So this thing was huge on me, and I got this from my aunt's friend from church, and she had just like cleaned out a bunch of clothes and she gave them to me because they know if I don't use anything out of them that I will take them and donate them where I feel they need to be donated at, so someone can use them. But this one I just thought was really cute, and so what I did with this is I threw it on the sewing machine. I actually cut it up the middle because I was like, with the way the sleeves were, and I'm not an expert sewer, I wasn't sure how to bring all this in. So I cut this up the middle and sewed a seam all the way down, and then I took it in and sewed the sides of it. So it's still like a little bit big, like right through here, except for I'm so large busted that kind of makes up the difference. But so now I can throw this on and I can wear it. I don't usually wear it long like this unless I'm wearing a jacket over it, which then I like my shirt to hang out and it looks real cute. But a lot of times I'll just take this and do like a little front tuck, and I can wear it with my khaki pants because it does have the beige. I can wear it with blue jeans. I can also wear it with my black slacks, and I've also got white jeans that I can wear it with. So this one shirt, I can get like 4 different outfits out of because I can wear it without a jacket. I can wear it with a jacket. I can wear it actually with, I think, 3 or 4 different jackets that I own. So that is definitely a versatile piece. And then this is the only sweatshirt I own that I just got recently at a garage sale for $2. I'm so happy about it. I live in Texas, so the Aggies are super popular here, so I didn't really mind that it said Aggies on it. And it's a straight cut, which is great for me because I don't want anything that's going to make me look like a big round blueberry. So one thing I would suggest is making sure that you have at least a couple of long sleeve shirts in your wardrobe that you like the way they fit on you. And then of course a hoodie. Everybody needs a hoodie. And this is great if I'm just going to run to the store, or, you know, take the dog for a walk or something like that. Or if I just get chilled in the house. You'll have to excuse me. I don't know if you can see that I'm sweating, but I had to turn my air conditioner off to make this video because I have window units, and they are so loud that it's just so much background noise that you can't really hear me talking even with the microphone. So just please bear with me. I'm going to grab a drink. Nice cold water. And here is another shirt that I keep telling myself I need to get rid of, but then every couple of months I grab it and wear it. So I should not get rid of it. But the reason I keep telling myself to get rid of it is because this is another one that was, I want to say this might have been a 2X. Well, let me see. It might be folded up. It is. Yeah, this is a 2X. So this was really large on me because I wear a medium to large in tops. And so this 2X was really, really large. And it had these weird darts in the bust line over here that I had trouble working with whenever I put this on the sewing machine. But it had these bows on the sleeves that didn't help any. So what I did is I just cut those right off of there. And I am going to put this on the machine and I'm going to sew this up so you'll never know that there was a slit right there. And then what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to just take it in a little bit more on each side, and especially over here, to try to pull out. Can you see that dart right there? I don't know if you can see that. So it sort of makes it poke out a little. So I'm going to see if I can't fix that. because I think once I do that, I'll probably wear this shirt all the time. I love the color red. I love this little tiny pattern of flowers on it, which brings me to another tip. If you are going to wear clothes with florals, so if you're thin, then you can get away with a larger floral pattern. But if you are bigger or chunkier, the smaller pattern is going to look a lot better because the larger pattern is actually going to make you appear larger, and the smaller pattern will not do that. So just keep that in mind when you're shopping for your floral clothing. And then another thing that I consider a staple in a wardrobe because it does not go out of style at all are stripes. Now, a lot of people say, oh, I can't wear stripes because, they make me look bigger. It all depends on how you style it. So a lot of times whenever I wear my striped shirts, I will wear a little jacket over them. Or if I'm not going to wear a jacket, then I just make sure that I wear, the right bottoms. I make sure that I'm wearing pants or shorts that aren't going to, you see my little Dunlop here, they're not going to show my love handles and stuff. And it makes such a big difference. And also make sure your clothes fit. If your clothes are too small, it's not going to look good. And if your clothes are too big, it's not going to look good. So you want to make sure that you're wearing clothes that actually fit. Okay, and now here is an example of a Shein top that really was not worth buying. I mean, I've worn it because I had it, and I thought I'm going to at least get my money out of it. It was pretty cheap. I want to say this one was probably only about, I don't know, maybe $8. But this is one of those terrible, almost like the polyester pajama fabric that you can never get the static out of. That's what this is like. So this one right here has got to go. So I would not suggest buying that particular shirt off of Shein if you shop on there. Okay, and then more staples. So t-shirts. I am big, as you can tell, on just a plain t-shirt. Now, not only do I wear these pretty much on a daily basis whenever I'm at home, but I also wear them even if I'm going to church or something like that, because you can take just a plain t-shirt and then you can throw a jacket on top. Let me see. Let me grab one of these over here. There's my denim jacket. There's another one of my denim jackets. This is actually one of my favorite ones to wear with this blue because this blue and yellow just pop with each other. Love it. So that, and I can throw on a bracelet or a long necklace or something, and I just turned this t-shirt into the cutest little outfit with a pair of blue jeans, or I mean, I could even wear it with my black slacks if I wanted to, and my loafers, or blue jeans and I've got some fake Birkenstocks that came from Walmart, and they're amazing, by the way. If you need a pair of shoes that are super comfortable, and you like the Birkenstock look, check Walmart. They're a Time and True brand, and they are so comfortable. They're amazing, and they're made really well. So t-shirts. Now I have black, white, red. I have just your basic colors in t-shirts, and then I have some of the warmer colors, and then I do have this green right here, which I'm not usually big on pastels on myself, but this green actually looks pretty good on me, so I do like that. And a friend gave me that shirt for Christmas, and so I really like it. It's a Christian t-shirt. But one thing I discovered whenever I was going through and doing my color palette for myself, I discovered that white is actually not the best color on me. Oatmeal is. Oatmeal is the best color on me. So I like to wear my oatmeal shirt now more so than my white shirt. And let me see if I can kind of give you an example here. So the white, it looks bright and fresh and clean, but it kind of washes me out. And then the oatmeal keeps my skin tone and makes me look a little bit warmer. And if I keep looking that way, it's because I have a mirror over there. So this is why I was saying that it's important, if you want to feel your best in your clothing, to know what your color palette is. I'm going to set these all aside. I'm going to set all my t-shirts aside. Well, actually, I'm going to go through a couple of them. I'm not going to set them aside altogether, because I know I have at least one in here that needs to go. Oh, it's this one. As much as I love my navy blue t-shirt because it goes so well with my army green shorts and my army green pants, I'm going to have to buy a new one, and I'm going to tell you why. From here, it looks like it's, not too bad, but you look here, the armpits are so thin, they're going to start having holes in them pretty soon. So I'm going to be getting rid of that t-shirt. And then, see, this is the green one. If you've seen any of my other videos, you probably see me wear this because I wear it all the time. Let's see. Oh, this is another one. Now, I had this made. I thought this was super cute. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm bumping the microphone. Jesus keeps me going, and coffee is just a perk. So I designed this. I came up with this and designed it and had it made. And so it's starting to peel and wrinkle and crinkle, and even little pieces have fallen off. So I'm going to have to get another one made. And I do have a shirt press, so I can press it myself, but I don't have a Cricut. So that one's going to have to go too, which makes me sad. And this one right here, I love this, like what's on the shirt. But when I bought this, I didn't buy the brand of t-shirt that I normally wear, which is Bella Canvas. I bought this one, and I can't remember what brand of t-shirt it is. I don't think it's Gildan. I don't remember. But anyways, so when I put this on, the shoulders are just like, the seams are in such a weird spot. And then the body is so like hugging on me. It just looks really, really weird. Now, I have worn it a handful of times or more, but I don't feel good in it. I just like the message on it. Normal isn't coming back, but Jesus is. And it's Revelation 14. Well, about Jesus coming back, Revelation 14. So that one I'm going to go ahead and donate. And then I have this one, and this one, like, I love what this says too. So what happened with this shirt? Even though this color does look good on me, okay? I'm not going to deny that coral, coral's a great color on me, but I'm not a bright color type of person, except for I like that yellow t-shirt, and the occasional red. But I have worn this quite a bit, so I don't feel as bad about getting rid of it. But I tend to not gravitate towards this one because of the color. And that's really the only thing. I think if I would have printed that on a different color t-shirt, it would be fine. But this is a lesson for me, anyways, to not veer out of my comfort zone when I know I'm not going to feel good in the color that clothing is, or even the style. Like, it's okay to go out of your comfort zone and buy clothes that you wouldn't normally buy, or wear them that you wouldn't normally wear, as long as you feel good in them. But if you're self-conscious and you just don't feel good, and it's just like lingering in the back of your mind, then, what is the point? Unless that's all you have. If that's all you have, then that's fine. I mean, trust me, I've been there. I have been there wearing nothing but hand-me-downs and trying to make the best of it. And I know this seems like a lot of clothes, which it is. It's a lot of clothes. But, these are clothes I've accumulated like over time. I didn't just go out and buy them all at one time. But I will tell you a little story, because some of you might be able to relate to this. So some years back, when I was younger, I had a group of people that made fun of me behind my back, not knowing that I could hear everything that was being said. And they were making fun of my clothes. And that was the second time that it happened. And it just like, I don't know, made me feel, I guess, humiliated. And I mean, because I never was like into fashion or anything like that. I never really cared what I wore as long as it fit me, and like the colors matched or whatever. I would just throw it on and go. And and I also, when I was younger, I wore some pretty like crazy stuff sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes I wore some pretty crazy stuff. Those kind of clothes I knew that people would have an opinion about, but these were just my everyday clothes that I was wearing. And I felt humiliated and I felt like belittled. And so it was kind of a turning point for me. And I thought, I want to do something about my appearance, which I know is not the most important thing. Of course, the inner person is the most important. God looks at the heart. We look at the outer man, and God looks at the heart. And so the heart is the most important. And that is like my number one thing to work on. I try to work on my heart, my inner woman, to be more like Christ. But those times it just struck this chord, and I thought, okay, I'm going to start putting in a little bit of effort on the clothes that I buy and how to put them together. Well, I didn't know how to put them together at all. And so that is where the internet came into play. And I started going on YouTube and watching these videos of women that dressed like the way that I thought I would like to dress. I started going through like pictures of celebrities in just their like everyday outfits or whatever, just to see like what gravitated, or what I gravitated towards, that I liked maybe in fashion. Um, and when I say in fashion, I mean, in clothing. And so I just started doing that a little bit at a time. And I finally decided like what type of looks that I wanted to wear. And then I started trying different things and finding out what I felt good in and what I thought I looked good in and that kind of stuff. And so that's how I shop now, but I do it on a serious budget because I'm not going to spend $100 on a pair of shoes. I'm not going to spend $100 on a pair of pants. I'm going to find the quality pieces that I would like to wear and feel good in for a fraction of that cost, whether it's eBay, Poshmark, Amazon, Shein, or garage sales. So those are just some more tips. Now this shirt right here is another coral. I was kind of in the same stage, going out of my comfort zone. This one's more of a peachy color. Um, and I love it. And I love that it has the scripture Luke 22:46 on it. But I've worn this so much that you can see it's kind of out of shape. And so when I put it on, it's still out of shape. So it's really time for this one to retire. And then, of course, this one I'm keeping. This one I got from a friend of mine. The Grandma Life is the Best Life. I've got 7 grandkids. And then here is another one, which I like this color. I do. It's not as bright as the others. It's more of a warm tone. So I like this color. And of course, I absolutely love that it has Jesus on it, the way, the truth, and the life. But this is another one of those that is not in the brand that I normally wear. And the seams just hit in a weird spot and it hugs the body again. It might even be the same brand as that other t-shirt. So this one I'm going to go ahead and pass on because I've worn it a couple of times and it just hangs in my closet and I'd rather somebody else get some good use out of it. And this one right here, one of my favorite t-shirts. Of course, it's all out of shape. It's got makeup stains on it. This stuff is, well, it's actually, yeah, it's starting to crack in some spots. I tell you what, I get compliments on this shirt every time I wear it out. Like, people love this shirt. I love this shirt. So, but it's time to retire it because it's getting worn and stained and the vinyl on it is starting to crack. So I'll have to get another one of those one day or make another one of those. And then this one right here is the same. I've worn this so much that it's like not even just cracking. You can see it's peeling off. So I'm going to have to retire this one too. And then this shirt right here, I love this shirt because it says I love Jesus, and I do. I love Jesus. And it is so faded. I have worn it so much, but I gained I gained weight and it doesn't fit. I mean, I can squeeze into it, but it's not pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this one on. And now this one it is cracked a little bit on the vinyl, and it is faded. But this t-shirt is so well made that I think I'm going to pass it on for someone to actually wear, just because it's going to last a whole lot longer. And I'm telling you, I wore this thing for probably 5 years and it is still holding together, and the fabric is really, really good on it. These pants right here, these pants are going to be a great tip. So I love these pants right here. I love this color green. I love the army greens. I love the dark greens, olive greens. They look real good on me. But so these pants right here were white. I ended up with 2 pairs of white jeans. And I thought, why do I need 2 pair of white jeans? What I really want is a pair of army green pants to go with some of my navy stuff, to go with some of my reds, to go with some of my oranges, because these pants are so versatile. They go with so many colors because they're a neutral, even though they're green. So what I did is I dyed them. I just bought some RIT dye and I dyed them. And I love these pants. And I wear them, as you can see, rolled on the bottom with my loafers or my sandals or my flip-flops, depending on the season or where I'm going. And they are great. They're perfect. I love them. So if you have a piece of clothing that's dyeable, make sure the fabric is something that's going to dye good. These were a high percent in cotton with a little bit of stretch. So, oh, and I got these resale. I think I paid like $4 for them. So they were cheap already to begin with. But just make sure that your fabric is dyeable. And when it comes to dyeing your clothing, you want to make sure that you're using hot water. I even like to pour boiling water. Now, when I had my old washing machine, I would dye in the washing machine. I do not do that in my new one because I actually don't know how well it would work. And I don't want to ruin my new washing machine. So, but I have done the bucket method as well. And that's the one I'm going to tell you about, both methods. So the washing machine method, I would just fill up the bottom of the washer at whatever water level. I usually a low water level if I'm just dyeing, one piece. So I would fill that up with the hot water, and then I would mix up my dye in boiling water, in a pot of boiling water, and then I would pour that in, and then I would mix that really good. Then you add some vinegar and you add some regular table salt. I can't remember how much, but you can go on RIT's website and it should have all that information. Stir it really, really good. And then one thing that you never, never want to forget to do is you want to wet your fabric completely. No dry spots. Completely saturate it in water before you dip it in your dye. And once you dip it in, then I would grab a stick or something that you're not worried about getting dye on, and just keep pushing that and stirring it around in that water. And I like to let mine sit for about an hour before I run the washer, sometimes 2 hours, it just depends. But I do go periodically and check on it and, stir it around. I'll kind of pull it out and make sure that everything's dyeing evenly and all that. So once you do that, then you just run your washer regularly with no soap, and then you dry it on a hot dry, like as hot of dryer as you have. You want to dry it, and that helps to set the color. So if you're going to do the bucket method, it's basically you just take a bucket, you're going to put hot water in it, you're going to mix up your dye in boiling water, the same. You're going to put that in, you're going to mix it all up, you're still going to add your vinegar and your salt, and you're going to dye your piece of clothing in there. The only difference is that you're going to have to either take it from that dye after an hour or two and put it in the washing machine to rinse, or you're going to have to rinse it by hand. And if you rinse it by hand, that does take a while, I will tell you, because the dye is strong. You're going to have to wear gloves, and all that. So I would suggest, if you're comfortable enough, just taking the item and putting it in the washing machine on the rinse cycle, and then you don't have to worry about going through that process. So now, if you saw my garage sale haul video, you know that I recently got this top, brand spanking new, at a garage sale for, gosh, I'm trying to remember now, I think $1. It could have been 50 cents even. I don't really remember now. But so that is definitely a keeper. I'm going to be wearing that this winter. And then I'm a blazer person. I like blazers. So I will be keeping all of these blazers. So I have my neutral colors, of course. And then this one right here, this was given to me. And this is the one I said goes great with that skirt. And I don't know if you can tell. I mean, it's kind of maybe directly out of the 80s. And I know I said earlier, if I wear clothes out of the 80s, it's going to make me look older. But there's a but. But if I wear this jacket that's out of the 80s, but the rest of my clothes are not out of the 80s, then it's going to modernize this jacket. So that's something to keep in mind too. And I may eventually change out these buttons to something that don't have the shell and the silver, or is that gold? I think it's silver around there. But I like this jacket. It's a shorter jacket, and it really looks super cute on me. And then, of course, this is my other jean jacket, and this one's a different color blue. And this right here this blue is called, I can't remember, but it's more of like the 80s color, 90s color blue denim that was real popular. And then it's got the white stitching. Well, the reason for this is because this was a white jacket that I got on clearance. And I decided that I was going to dye it. So another piece dyed into this amazing blue jacket. And as you can see, it dyed evenly. I mean, so nice. So that's another one. And I really like wearing this one in the springtime because it is the lighter blue. And then this right here. So this blazer, it's longer than my other blazers. And when I wear it, I feel like it makes me look a little stubby. So instead of getting rid of it though, because I do like it, and this isn't necessarily one of my colors, but I don't like pinks, but I do like mauve. And I thought this was going to be a little darker when I ordered it, but it wasn't, but it was cheap. I got this on Shein as well. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to hem it. I'm just going to hem the whole thing, probably 2 inches, and then it's going to be the perfect length for me, and I won't have to worry about feeling like I'm, just kind of lost in it. And then I have this little jacket right here, and I love this little jacket. I do. I really do. But even though it fits me everywhere except for the shoulders, for some reason, the shoulders are too wide. It's almost like this was made for a man's body, even though it's a woman's jacket. I'm not sure. I don't know why it was designed that way, but it really just makes me look funny. So, and I have worn it. I've worn it a few times, but I didn't really feel that good in it when I wore it, and I was constantly like messing with the shoulders and, doing all that. And if you've got clothing that you're doing that with, it's probably time to just go ahead and let it go. So we're going to donate that one and let that go, and somebody can use that jacket in the cooler months this year. And that makes my heart happy. So I'm going to take a quick break before I move on to my dresser items, and I really want to tell you about the wardrobe app that I mentioned earlier in the video. Now I'm going to go through my dresser and clean out a few things. I'm not going to take you through my underwear drawer because, well, nobody wants to see that. So anyways, so this drawer right here, I know there's some stuff in here I need to get rid of. And you'll excuse my dresser. I need some new stoppers. I just haven't bought those yet. So I'm just going to clean these out directly from the drawer rather than laying them out on my bed. But you could do that. You could just pull them out. I pretty much know what is already in here and kind of what needs to go. So I'm just going to do it this way. So I have this Astros shirt that I'm probably never going to wear again, and I really don't even like the feel of the fabric on it, so I'm going to get rid of that. And this t-shirt, this is just one that does not fit right at all. I mean, it's like the body of it is almost like a small, and the shoulders are like an extra large. So I'll probably get rid of that too. Okay, so these shorts right here, these are some of my favorite shorts. I love these. So another shopping tip is I like to go online and look at the sales and the clearance and the coupons and all of that good stuff for stores like J. Crew and Nordstrom Rack, and who is the other one that I shop from? Oh, Banana Republic Factory. That's one of my favorites. Oh, I'm here in a couple minutes. I'm going to be showing you a pair of amazing white jeans that I got for $19 from the Banana Republic Factory. So these shorts right here, I think I got these for $14. I wear these all the time. These right here, these look like pajama pants. They're actually not. They are a linen blend pant that I got from Bells. And they were super cheap. And I got two pairs. So I got the blue striped pair, and then I got the pair in the oatmeal and tan stripe. And I can guarantee you in another probably 3 or 4 weeks, when our temperatures start to get cooler and we head into fall officially, these I will be wearing all the time. And then this shirt right here, this one, you've probably seen it in some of my other videos because I do wear it. It's not one that I generally wear outside of the house, but it's kind of become a new hair coloring shirt for when I color other people's hair, or, you know, if I decide to color mine, I'll wear this one also. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Now these pants right here, I know, I should get rid of these, but I'm not going to. So if you have a pair of pants that are some of your favorite winter pants to lounge around the house in, keep them. Don't get rid of them. I don't care what anybody says. You keep them. You like them, and that's your like comfortable piece to go to. You keep them. These are velvet pants. They don't even have they did have like some fabric trim up here around the top. They don't even have that anymore. I've already had to sew the seam, you know, through the crotch area because they came apart. But these are some of my most comfortable, most worn lounge pants in the wintertime. So these are keepers until they completely fall apart. And it's always good to have a pair of pants like that. Now these pajama pants my aunt gave me, and they're so soft. They're amazing. And I have a love-hate relationship with these because I love the feel of them. I love that they fit me perfect, but I hate the pattern. So I have to decide if I am going to be okay wearing this pattern or not. So what I'm going to do, since I can't decide, is I'm going to set these aside and I will make that decision later. And then over here, this t-shirt is it was my hair coloring shirt and my painting shirt, but it's getting demoted because I have the gray one now that's taking its place. And then this shirt right here, oh, I love this shirt. I was actually baptized in this shirt, and it makes me want to keep it for sentimental reasons. It's huge on me. It's like so big that I know I'm never going to wear it out anywhere. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and pass this on to somebody that can, you know, get some use out of it. And then these shorts right here, these are great. These are J. Crew shorts. I know these might not be your style, but now that I'm older, I like to cover more of my thighs. They just aren't looking too good. So, but I want to say I got these for $16 a pair, and they're just a chino short. They've got like some stretch to them. They're super, super comfortable, and they are well made and will last for years. And I know I said earlier I'm on a weight loss journey, but I have gone online and looked to see how to downsize clothing like this if I get smaller, because they have pockets. I don't want to just run it down the side. So what I discovered is that I can actually sew this part. I can just take all this in, sew that, and I can downsize these an entire pant size. And I'm not trying to be skinny. I know I'm not going to be skinny anymore. I'm just trying to get down to a healthy weight, because I'm in the higher end of the overweight category on my BMI, and in the unhealthy zone for my waist circumference. My waist circumference. So, and these right here, my mom gave me, and they usually fit right when I put them on, but they bag out pretty quickly. But I think it's because they're a size 14, and I don't usually wear a size 14. I'm usually a 10. So these are going to be my trial pair to sew this back seam right here, so I know how that's going to work out before I were to sew my newer shorts from J. Crew. And these I got in 3 colors, neutrals. I got white, black, and navy blue. And then, of course, if I can get these sewn to where they fit nicely like these do, then I'll have my khaki pair as well. And see, this is one of those things. I know I keep mentioning neutrals, but if you're a neutral person, then it's good to have like your basics. Do neutrals in basics and classics. That way they won't go out of style, and you can hold on to them for years and years. But if you love, bright colors and prints and all that stuff, go and buy those pieces and have fun. But just let the majority of your wardrobe be neutrals, and then have those added extra pieces, because those are the ones that are probably going to go out of style. You're going to want to replace them. You're going to want to, something that's fresh and new that you see, out in the store or whatever. So just keep that in mind. Now these right here, these are just a black, like a jogger pant. And I bought these at a garage sale. I think I got them for $1. And, they were great when I got them, because I needed some little jogger pants, and they're lightweight. They're mainly cotton. They might even be 100% cotton, but they come really high on my waist. And I don't know about y'all, but at my age, it's like my legs and my rear end are a size 10, but my waist is a size 12. And so these were a little bit snug, and they're a little bit too high, because I like a mid-rise. Mid-rise just looks better on me because I'm very short-waisted. So I think these, I haven't worn them in a while. I'm going to go ahead and donate those. And then these right here, my mother gave me these. Here again is a pair of pants. I love the way these pants fit. I've already taken the legs in. I hemmed them. I did everything that I needed to do to make them fit me perfectly. But I don't like the pattern, because I'm not a loud, colorful type of clothing person. So I am going to be setting these aside and deciding later if I'm going to keep those or not. And then these right here look terrible. So these right here, they look terrible, and they've got paint and stuff on them. But I think I'm going to keep them, because I will wear them around the house when I am like cleaning. See, you can see a bleach spot on them. So I'll wear them whenever I'm cleaning, or, hair coloring or stuff like that in the cooler months. And then these are just sweatpants that I cut into sweat shorts. And I really don't want to keep them. And the reason is because they fit me good everywhere. But I'm telling you, I've never seen a pair of sweatpants with a waist so high. These come all the way up to my bra line, and I hate it. So these are going. And then these right here, a friend of mine gave me, and they're a little shorter than what I normally wear, but they're stretchy, they're comfortable, and I can wear these around the house. And so these I am keeping. And then these are my sweatpants, and they're just they're supposed to be a straight leg, but they were super wide leg. I put these on and looked like a Monchi-Chi. If you're old enough, you might know what that is. And so I took the legs in, and now they fit me good, and it's the only pair I have, so I want to get a couple more pair of these and do the same thing, but these are my favorite sweatpants, so these are the ones I'll be wearing throughout the winter. Now I'm going to move on to my sweater drawer. Well, it's kind of a hodgepodge. All my drawers are. After I get through cleaning out the drawers, though, I do want to show you kind of a Marie Kondo way of folding up your clothes so you can fit them nice and neatly in your drawers and see what you have, and they're not a mess like this. Although my sweater drawer I can't really do that with because I don't want to roll up my sweaters that way. These sweatpants I got recently at a garage sale, and I was so excited about these. They are made well, but they have this little cuff at the bottom, which didn't really bother me because, you know, they're joggers. But after I washed them and I put them on, the legs were so tight. The waist and everything fit great, but the legs were so tight, and they showed every bulge and ripple and everything that, of course, you don't want to see. So these are getting donated. And then sweaters. I am a sweater person. When I get smaller, I'm probably going to get more pullover sweaters. This one I got at a garage sale recently. I've already tried it on. It fits great. And even though it has the ribbing, it's a straight fit. And I cannot wait to wear this winter. That's definitely a keeper. I think everything in here is keepers. Oh, well, maybe not these. So this is another pair of sweatpants. These are just like the blue cutoff ones. The same brand, I bought them at the same time, and the waist goes all the way up to my bra line, so these are getting donated. So if you have ill-fitting clothes and you have other clothes that you can wear, get rid of the ill-fitting ones because they're just not going to make you feel good in them. And then, oh, I have this t-shirt right here. And this one, I'm really not a sentimental person. I don't hold on to things because they belong to somebody, but this particular shirt right here was this is my uncle's shop, and he sponsored the team. So he passed away some years ago, and he was like a second dad to me. So this shirt I am keeping just for sentimental reasons. Maybe the only sentimental thing I have in the whole entire house at the moment, besides maybe one other thing that my mother gave me. But I'm a cardigan person. I love these cable knit sweaters. I got these for so cheap. I got these for $17 on Amazon. I wear them every year. I have a sweater shaver and I shave them. That is another tip. If you have sweaters, invest in a little sweater shaver. You don't have to get an expensive one, but you can get all the pilling and stuff off your sweaters, and it will make them look almost brand new. And what I do is I sit down before the winter season every year, and I shave all my sweaters to get them all ready so they're ready to go for the winter season. And I like my long cardigans, and these were inexpensive from Walmart. And I have these two. These, ladies, if you throw on a pair of jeans and a tank top and you throw on a cardigan, the cardigan is going to make you instantly look slimmer, especially these longer ones. Put on some boots, amazing in the wintertime. And then here's just another one of the cable knit cardigans. It's exactly like the brown one, only in a different color. So that drawer is now cleaned out. So one thing that I'm kind of a hoarder of, besides my sweaters, is denim. Ladies, if I could have this whole drawer stuffed with jeans, that fit me perfectly in every single shade of denim and even possibly some colors, I would. Excuse me. No water. Okay, so I'm going to clean these out. Now, these a friend of mine gave me, and they're super cute, but honestly, these are just too short for me. As much as I want to wear them, I just know I will not be comfortable in them. Probably not even wearing them around the house because I have to take the dog out, so I'm going to donate those. And then these jeans right here. So I know a lot of times we're told, don't keep any kind of clothes that are too small. Don't hold on to that old pair of jeans that's 1 or 2 sizes smaller or whatever. 2 sizes, yeah, I can kind of see. But for me, I am all for holding on to a pair of pants that's 1 size smaller. And the reason for that is a couple of reasons. For one, is because, like for me, my weight fluctuates. So sometimes I can wear the 8s and sometimes I have to wear the 10s. Well, and now especially that I'm on a weight loss journey, I've already started losing weight through healthy eating and exercise, and I plan on continuing on that path. I do not want to get rid of those. And so these are 10s. These are good. These fit me. So that these right here, these were the size 8s, which I can get them on. I just am having trouble fastening them right now. But once I lose probably 5 more pounds, they're going to fit perfect. And then these are another pair of jeans. These are great. A friend of mine gave me these also. And so those will be good. Now, this is another pair in a size 8 that I kept. And the reason I kept these are actually my favorite jeans. So these are Banana Republic jeans that I found on eBay a couple of years ago for $8. Seriously, $8. And they're they're either boyfriend or girlfriend fit jean. But I love these jeans. And I'm not going to get rid of them because, like I said, I'm in the process of losing weight, another 5 pounds. And these and the other size 8 jeans are going to fit perfectly. And these right here, I cut these off into shorts because they were capris and they didn't look that great on me, but they really don't look that great on me as shorts either because the legs are really snug and the waist is really big. So I'm gonna get rid of those. And then, oh, and here's another tip. Okay, so I've had this pair of jeans for, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 years. And they're from Walmart. They're Time and True. And they're just a straight leg. And I wear these all the time. They're so comfortable. I wear them all the time. Well, I was kind of getting tired of just like how they looked and where they came to at the top of my loafers and stuff. And I thought, I don't necessarily want to buy new jeans right now since I am trying to lose weight. I'm trying not to buy any clothes right now. I'm trying to just use what I have. So I decided I would just take my scissors. I put these on and I folded them to an ankle length pant where I wanted them. And I put my loafers on to make sure that I liked it on myself and I thought it was a good length. And it was. And so I just took the scissors and chopped that part of the leg off because I'm not opposed to a raw hem. I actually really like it. So the only thing I need to do now is go back in with my scissors, like just taking one side of the blade of scissors and sort of rubbing it around to get that little bit of fraying. And it's going to be like I have a new pair of pants almost, or at least a modernized pair of pants. And then these are my black boot cuts, which I wear. And most of my jeans that I buy, I get from Walmart or I buy them on eBay. Except for these. These are my Banana Republics. And ladies, oh my gosh, these jeans right here are amazing. These are the ones that I got for $19 on clearance. I can wear black underwear with these and you cannot see them at all. Like, at all. These jeans are amazing. So, and I don't know if y'all know this or not. When I do wear these, they can be a little bit snug until I get them stretched out. But what I didn't know is that for some reason, when you buy white jeans, and I found this to be true in my jeans and my white shorts, they're smaller than blue and black. And I don't know why. So it's always best to try on your size and then a size larger, because most of the time you're going to have to size up one. And I didn't know that when I bought these, but even though they're a little bit smaller than my blue ones, they do stretch out just a little bit because they're mostly cotton. I want to say they're like 95% cotton. Oh, I actually can't read that without my glasses. But this was an amazing find. And then I have a pair of white shorts, which of course I love wearing these in the spring and the summertime. I mean, I'll even wear them in the cooler months, you know, depending on our weather down here. Sometimes it can be warm. And then these jeans right here. So these jeans were given to me, and I mean, these are expensive jeans. These are like $100 something pair of jeans. These are jeans that are going to last you for 20 years. And I cut them off to do the raw hem, and I put them on, and they look cute and everything, except for they have a high waist. And this is another one of those, almost like the sweatpants. They're not quite as high as the sweatpants, but they are pretty high. And I just feel like when I sit down, they're like almost to my bra line, and I don't like it. So as much as I want to wear these jeans right here, and as well made as they are, and as long as they would last me, these are going to have to go. And that is it for my clothing clean out. So stick around because I'm going to tell you about that amazing app. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to fold your clothes so they fit really nice in your drawers, and I'm going to show you how to put them in there too. So for my shorts, I just fold them in half again the opposite direction, and then I fold them again. So they're going to go in the drawer just like this. You see how much space that's not going to take up in your drawer? And I do the same thing with my lounge pants. So what I'm going to do is I'll have shorts in one row, and I'll have pants in another row, maybe 2 rows. Depends on how much space it's going to take up. Some of my pants are a little bit thick here. So I'm going to do this with all of them, and then I will show you how we're going to put them in the drawer. Okay, so now that I have everything folded, I'm going to show you how this is going to go in here. And I had forgotten about this little shirt right here. Oh, that's my... Sorry, my back brace. This was a shirt my granddaughter made me. So that's her little handprints. It was in the back, so I missed it. So that'll keep. Okay. So I'm going to start with my pants. So I'm going to put these in just like this. Oops. It's upside down. The strings over there. Pair of sweatpants. So I have all my pants here. So I've got sweatpants back here, lounge pants here, my linen pants here. And then here I have all of my shorts. I'm just putting them in just like that. See how neat that is? And then over here, I have the t-shirt with my granddaughter's handprints and my t-shirt for hair coloring. And so now that I've folded everything this way and cleaned out a few things, I still have room if I need to put any more t-shirts or anything back in here. That brings us to the end of my clothes clean out of my closet and my dresser. And now I want to show you how to use this amazing app. It's called Open Wardrobe. And it is so great because you can organize everything that you have, your clothing, your shoes, and your accessories, and put your outfits together. So let me show you how that works.